Masturbation is gay. Nothing wrong with being gay. But if you jerk off, you're gay. To porn, at least. If you jerk off to porn, you're gay. You understand how that works? If you're, a straight guy, once again, there's no issue with being gay, but if you're a straight guy and in your spare time you enjoy watching a girl that you would enjoy being intimate with, getting down to clown with some fellas, is that a good thing? Is that a good thing to expose yourself to? To become a weird little voyeur rat that just watches in the corner and low-key gets off to, it gets dark with that type of stuff, so who knows? I'm hopefully this reaches one person, understands what I'm talking about. That stuff is no good. That stuff is no good. Our culture, that stuff, intimacy with people is fine, but like it's overexposed in our culture to the point where it's boring and it's weird. Like sometimes I just want to like chill and go out with some, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's the girls too. I feel like everyone's screwed up from it. Not just porn, but like music and culture and just like stupid. And I'm not gonna act like I wasn't a part of it for a long time. I was a part of it for a long, long time, and I still kind of am. I keep five toes in. I don't put my whole body in it, but I keep five toes in. I Yeah, it's just repulsive to me because I see a lot of traits in people that do that a lot of the time, men specifically. They take no accountability for stuff in their life. They're weak. They let their women trample all over them. They are sneaky. They don't like men that are like godly. And I'm not saying I'm godly. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm still kind of like, I'm whatever, but I'm working. And but I just noticed that guys that are doing no work whatsoever in that lane and trying to control that area of their life or have any control over their life whatsoever outside of I want to be validated. I need people to love me. I need people to think I'm the man. I need people to think I have a huge Jimmy John, dude. I need people to think that I'm the hot dog vendor on this side of the town. Okay? We get it, dude. It's not going to impress anybody. Like in history, does anyone ever look back to the people with the big Jimmy Johns and go, "Oh yeah, he was like a really memorable guy." Remember he had like that appendage off his body that was pretty big. Come on. Come on. Come on with that. So it's like porn does that too, where it's like you could be completely fine. And I've seen like not going to get into detail, but I'm not suffering in any regard. And for a while, because I watched so much of it when I was younger and I was overexposed to it, there was like something in my head where I was like, oh, I must be wrong because I'm not Godzilla. Do you know what I mean? So, and that the same thing goes for girls as what, sorry, my pants are over here because this pillow is stained. Or no, that's actually just the design. Huh. Okay. But yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, porn's gross. It's gross. The people that are doing it are like depraved. They're usually on like really hard drugs. Sometimes they're sex trafficked. Other times they just, I mean, 10 times out of 10, they come from a broken home. You know what I mean? No one's doing that cares about what the people around them think. You know what I mean? Because like, even if you're cool with it, that's fine. But you got to understand how people view that. There's like a lack of respect people have for those types of people, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. Because it's like, at the end of the day, that's really low to just use your looks alone to get money. That's dirty money to me. That's dirty money to me. That's like if someone were to sell fentanyl or something like that. That's dirty money and they should be ashamed of it. That's disgusting. So it's the same thing. It's like prostitution, all this stuff that just like encourages people to be absolutely depraved lunatics when it comes to sex. Like ever since I started doing retention, I don't even go out to bars much anymore. I'm just gonna leave it like it's annoying because like girl like boyfriends will get mad at me and stuff like that, and girls and friends of mine will get mad at me. It's just like a weird environment because I'm just chilling, trying to have a good time and trying to be myself. People get fucking weird. And it's, I don't care at this point. I'm just going to limit the amount I go out and choose who I go out with carefully. Because most people are just like low key plotting on you all the time. They don't really have your best interest at heart, even if they love you. They just don't. And a lot of that stems from porn. And that sounds silly, but with guys, a lot of it stems from just over sexualization. Because at a low key, real, like, at like a cerebral level, you have shame associated around that and associated around yourself. You can't look yourself in the mirror if you have all these like fetishes and weird stuff going on. It's not good. It's really not good. It's a demon, if you want to call it that, but it's like it's really bad. And that's what people need to understand. It's not just, it's a lot of things. They used it as a weapon in I think it was Jerusalem or somewhere. There was a war and I before this, so I'm not 100% sure where I was going with that, but it's used as a weapon throughout history. If you want to look back far enough, they used to do it in printed books back in like the 40s and in Germany and stuff like that. I'm not even going to get into that, but there was like pornography has always been an issue and it's always caused people to be depraved. And it's like, I'm not some Puritan where I don't like, you know what I mean, getting with people and stuff, but it's just, you got to be respectful about it. You got to understand that it's an energy exchange. And if you're trying to keep your peace of mind and where you're at mentally, and if you give a lot to people, like when you're doing this, the whole journey, the idea of doing the retention stuff and the transmutation is that a lot of us were not at the place we wanted to be when we were younger. And it helps a lot to build. That's why like it's cool to get the attention from people and stuff like that, but it's really not the point of it. The point of it is to like influence other people. You don't even need to tell them you're doing it, but they'll know something's up. And it'll expose them to other stuff as well that they need to know. So it's kind of it's what it is. But yeah. How are you guys doing, huh? Yeah, that's good. If you're beating off right now, put your dick away or I'm gonna cut it off, all right? It's disgusting. Put it away. You're disgusting. Put it away. No, but for real, I'm gonna make another video. I'm probably just gonna spam this page until I get bored. All right, bye bye.